Hey you guys, my name is Gabby and I am here to teach you guys how to do crow pose. If you know me, you know I love crow pose. I love it because it used to be something that I struggled with, and that drive to succeed made me want to practice over and over again until I got it. So the first thing that you are going to do is you're going to warm up your wrists, and you're going to see how I started. So it's going to be modified and then kind of going harder as we go along. You can do whatever you need to do to warm up your wrists. You can shake them around. You can press them together almost like praying. You can get on your hands and your knees, and you can move up and back. You can flip them, whatever you want to do to get your wrists warmed up. Just like with everything else, you don't want to start doing something right off the bat and you injure yourself. So yeah, you're gonna start warming up your wrists until you're ready. Next thing you're gonna do is you are going to get in on your you're gonna get on your toes. And first, you're gonna need 2 blocks. So I have these 2 blocks. I painted because I paint on everything. You're gonna need 2 blocks. Doesn't matter if they're the little squishy kinds like I have, or the coarser kind. Just be careful with these because they are lighter, that you're really stable on them. But for this time around, we're gonna be stepping on them, so they're not gonna be a big deal. So you're gonna put them down, and because we're starting off with like the most modified version, you are going to be up here, okay? So you're gonna step on them on your hands and knees. What? You're gonna step on them on your toes, and you are going to practice putting your hands as far up. I don't know what I'm saying. You're gonna practice putting your knees as far up on your arms as you can, okay? And I like to make sure my back is straight and my tummy is basically laying on my thighs. This is gonna help you so much, and it's gonna actually help your flexibility. So yeah, you start off like that, and then you're going to want to press your hands down into the ground. Make sure they are pretty grounded, pretty sturdy. Your wrists are not like kind of wobbling, and they tell you, as in um, experts on yoga or Pilates, all those things, that you need to make sure that you are not putting too much pressure on the palms of your hands. So you're going to almost make what they call a gecko grip or a spider grip, whatever this grip looks like to you, so that you're putting some pressure on the knuckles and the fingers to relieve some of the pressure on your wrist. That way you don't wind up hurting yourself. So you're gonna get that grip, make sure it's pretty sturdy, and you're gonna practice going up and down. I don't know if you can see my face with my curls, but you're gonna practice that. And I know it sounds silly, you don't have to go far because you're on these blocks already, but this will help you to, when you are about to let go and put your knees on your arms, you're not going to be squatted the whole time. So you need to kind of practice that up and down motion. Then once you get to that part, you are going to first do the very most modified version, which is how I first learned to do crow pose. Is instead of your knees being on, I guess it's your obliques, I don't know, the muscle on the back of your arm. If you have muscle, it could be bone. Just kidding, we all have muscle. Your obliques. You are going to, instead of doing that, you're going to put them on the side of your arms, and this will help you to relieve the pain that you can get when you're first starting off doing crow pose, because you're not used to having your knees on this part of your arm. You press in a little more than usual and it can hurt. So the first thing that I learned when going into crow pose is almost squeezing my thighs and my arms together. And this will help me to learn how to engage my core. And so you are going to put your hands down, point them down again. You're gonna lift up like we practiced, and you're going to start squeezing into your arms. And once you do this, your job is to slowly start pressing forward. Not too much, you guys. You will plummet, and tumble together. Plummel. You're going to plummet to the ground. Don't do that. So slowly press forward. And then once you slowly press forward, you're going to release one leg. Once you release one leg and you start sucking in your gut basically, which is engaging your core, you're going to slowly release the other leg. Or you can just practice doing one leg, putting it down, and the other leg, putting it down, until you feel confident enough to do both legs. So, grounded hands, gecko hands, spider hands, whatever you want. Go up, and you are going to squeeze your thighs and release one leg and the other leg. And this is the first version of crow pose. Second version, once you start getting accustomed to that pose, you can challenge yourself a little bit more and start going onto your obliques. And that, you just have to remember to engage your core, and when you do that, you will start to notice that you're not putting too much pressure on your knees, and that will help so that you don't push them into your muscle bone arms. So ground your hands again, lift up, push forward a little bit. First one leg and then the other leg. Easy. No, I'm just kidding, it's not easy. Practice. So last but not least, I'm gonna take these babies off and set them to the side, and you're gonna do the crow pose pull out. Now there's a difference between crow pose and crane pose. Crane pose is when your knees go all the way up into your armpits. I'm not there yet, you guys. Almost, not all the way. So you're gonna do the same thing. Plant your hands down, lift up. Make sure you go as high as you can. Back is flat, laying on my thighs. And slowly lean forward, slow motion. Lift one leg up and another. Boom. Bonus. Go on to try crane. I'll try it. You can see how it goes. You can see how I attempt. I'm gonna get these babies. My knees are just so short and stout and square. Just doesn't feel like they fit in here. All right, lift up these babies. Ground. Let's go. Ooh, I just shaved. Slippery. And engage. Whew. Okay. I think that was good enough. So, let's review what we practiced. First thing you're gonna do, you are going to warm up your wrists. And you can also do it again after to just, it's basically like a cool down. Just kind of give them a massage. You can even press into your wrists and your palms just to like put pressure on them, like a massage. On your pressure points. But you're gonna warm up your wrists first, then you're gonna go onto your toes and have your stomach touching your knees, just laying on top of your knees. Then you're gonna practice kind of extending up and down almost like a forward fold. And then you are going to slowly lean forward. Please, please, please make sure that your hands are grounded in your gecko spider grip, whatever you want to call it, and you are not leaning too far forward. Next, you are going to release 1 foot at a time. I recommend 1 foot at a time because if you do both feet at the same time, there's more chance for you to accidentally fall forward and hurt your wrist. And if you get hurt, I'm not held reliable, responsible. I'm telling you what my tips are. Do what you want to do, but this is what I got for you. So try it out. Let me know what you think, and subscribe and like for more. See you guys later. Bye.